Hey guys, JawsTheSharkReviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Devastation Bumblebee. So here he is here in his car mode, but first, here we have his packaging, and let's get a nice look at it. So on the front here you have Bumblebee, and also in car mode. On the side here you do get a little bit more of the art, so you can see a little bit of the city in the background that's in the game. Deluxe class, and you got this here as well. Here is the top, and here is the side. Here's the bottom. Oh, there we go. And here's the back. So you get a little screen cap from the game, and gives a little bio right here. 24 steps, and that is about it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have Bumblebee in his car mode, and let's get a close-up look at it. So obviously, now in the Devastation game, they basically just recycled the old G1 designs for the game, but there were some changes, like Megatron had a tank mode for obvious reasons, and Bumblebee right here, he still turned into a little yellow car, but it wasn't quite a Volkswagen Beetle. My guess is because they were too lazy to get the licensing from Volkswagen to have him in his Beetle mode. So we got this right here, some random off-brand car that doesn't really resemble a Beetle in the slightest. Well, maybe it kind of does in a little shade, but still trying to make it as legally usable as possible. So, as you can see here, he's got blue windows, and for his for the front, for the windshield, he actually has some white paint in there. That's for the cell shading that the game had. So that's pretty neat. They did the same thing with Optimus Prime, which was released last year. And yeah, so you got some gray here for the headlights, some metallic kind of grayish silver here for the grille. The wheels are painted, so that's pretty neat. And even the back here, you got the tail lights painted red, and you got the rims here, little bits of the rims painted silver. So and then of course you got the About logo printed right on the roof. And here's the bottom. Not much else to say. So yeah, pretty nice. I kind of like it. It's nice and compact. Now, something I've noticed some people say is that that this either looks like or could be retooled into in the near future the classics Bumblebee from like 2006, I want to say, because the front kind of resembles it, and yeah, I could see it, or even just the whole design a little bit, but I don't know. I do have that figure. I could have pulled out for comparison, but I forgot where I left it, so sorry, you're not going to get that. But you know what? I'll just set a photo right off to the side here so you can see what people are saying about it. And you know, I think they look kind of similar. I think they'd have to do a little more to make it look like that. But yeah, so that is pretty much it. Oh, actually, wait. I forgot to show off the accessories, so let's go over that right now. So starting off, he comes with not one, but two. But two of his little pistols right here. They're they're like reversed, you know. So like one goes on one side, one goes on the other. But it's based off of his original G1 cartoon, Helios Blaster. Here it is with the 86 SSA6 Bumblebee, his gun at least, and you know, this is more, you know, complete. This one just has a gap in the side and a tab, and same thing with this one. But the idea is it's supposed to be that. I think in Devastation though he had two of these, so that's why they gave him two. So you could store it, you could store one of the guns up here if you wanted, but what's recommended is that there's these slots on either side of the vehicle, and you could apply them right onto each respective one. So there you go, we got a little bit of spy car action going on. But we're not done. He does come with a third accessory, and that is, well, another gun. I think this is the one that he mostly used in the game. That looks like a water blaster, not gonna lie. But anyways, so yeah, you could plug that in right up here. I don't think you can really store it on the sides, so you just have no choice but to put it up here, but that's probably for the best. Gives a nice, perfect little look. So there you go. That's Bumblebee in his little off-brand Beetle with his accessories. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So yeah, anyways, now for the alt mode size comparisons. Here he is with the 86 Bumblebee and with the Devastation Optimus Prime. Alrighty, so let's get right down to the transformations. So, starting off, you just want to lift up these panels right here where the rear wheels are. And then you just want to kind of move out the doors a bit. I don't know if that one's getting out. Come on. There we go. Then you just want to bring this down right here. And then next, you just want to split apart the front of the car right here. And then you just want to bring down the feet just a bit, and then you have to move up these yellow panels, and they'll connect right into the legs. And yeah, just do that there. Excuse me. Then you can move the feet all the way back, and then you just want to flip in the front wheels, and then that should tab right in there, and same thing on this side, and then just flip in these panels here. Okay, so then next, you just want to extend the legs out like that, and there you go. So that is it for the legs. So now for the upper half, you just want to split apart the arms, and while you're doing that, I think that should get out. Oh, there we go. Then just kind of move that back, and at the same time you can move this to the front, but not all the way, because you'd have to bring down the waist down here, and then you could just move this up, and then you can bring in the arms. Next, just flip out the head, and then you kind of want to pull it, almost like kind of hold down this piece, but then pull up the head, and then it'll move backwards, and so now it's in a more realistic position. So yeah, there's that. Next, just flip out the hands and rotate around here at the bicep, and do the same thing on this side, and do that right there. And finally, for the backpack, you just want to lift this up, and this should flip in. You just gotta flip in these panels right here and there, and these little posts right here will go into those holes, and just squeeze that together. And once you have that all completed, there you guys have Bumblebee in his robot mode. And in my opinion, I think he looks great. I honestly do believe that. I mean, he looks like a nice, fun little Bumblebee figure. And you know what? I'll take it. So, yeah, but starting off right here with the head sculpts. There it is. I will say the face looks a little bit funny with the paint. It kind of almost has like a sort of flesh tone look to it. At least here on camera. In person, not as much, but I wonder if it has something to do with the paint going over the yellow plastic, but I don't know. But that looks alright. It looks maybe just a little too simple. I mean, there's a little, it's hard to see. There's a little, whoa, there's a little detail on his forehead, but that's kind of about it. As for the rest, I mean, we saw a lot of this in his car mode, so not much new. He does have a little bit of a backpack, but he did have that in the game, so it's kind of passable. And his weird, chunky looking feet, but again, that is game accurate, so what are you gonna do about it, huh? But yeah. Now for the articulation, his head is on a ball joint, so you can move it around however you like. It's of course also in the hinge, so you can get a lot of movement, so you can kind of ounce if you want him to. And of course you can look up and down. For shoulders, they're on ball joints, so you can move them out this far, and you do get a full 360-degree rotation right there. He does have a bicep swivel. The elbows do bend. No wrist swivel, unfortunately, but he does have kind of an in and out movement thanks to his transformation. He does have a waist swivel. His legs can't kick up this far and back that far, and he could do the splits that much. Let's see, he does have a thigh swivel. His knees do bend. It's kind of weird because of how he transforms, but he does have a knee bend regardless. Let's see, and he does have an ankle pivot, and the feet can also rock back and forth. So yeah, he's got about average articulation for a deluxe, but you know, I can't complain. It's still, if it's good articulation, it's good articulation. There's nothing really to take away from that. So yeah, so there you have that. Now of course for the accessories, he does have his main gun right here. You could still store that in the back if you wanted to, or of course you can hold it in his hands. Actually, wait, can you hold it? It's not really going in. Maybe it's, I think there might be a little bit of a flaw. So the forearm piece, you see, just by a hair covers a bit of the port. So I don't know. It's like it's in there, but it's sort of like a G1 Optimus kind of tolerance. I wonder, maybe he's not supposed to hold it. I don't know. And of course, for his other two guns, he can hold those. Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit better. I don't know. Let me see if he can do it in this hand. It should be able to fit. Okay, it does. Okay, good. I didn't push down all the way. Yeah, he can hold that, or he can hold his main guns. And, you could just store this on the back if you wanted to. Or you could make him look like Bombshell, the Insecticon, and just have this going on right here. Let's go ahead and remove that. And I'll give him his other pistol. So yeah, there you have that. And before we move on with the size comparisons, I just wanted to note that I completely botched up the knees. So if you're wondering why he looks so lanky, this is why. Now, honestly, I kind of like, I know he looks a little lanky, but he kind of, it looks better in terms of how the legs are to the knees, or the thighs are, I should say, to the knees, but no, this is not the official transformation. So what the official transformation is, though, is you move this back right here and then push that in, and then that goes up, and same thing right here, move that back and do that. So before y'all start calling me out in the comments, there you go, I acknowledged it before I hit publish. So there is that. If it'll stay down, of course, there we go. Yeah, that'll just pushes in. It gives off like a really awkward look, but that is the transformation, though. So whatever. Not gonna complain, not gonna argue. So, and that it does give more proper knee articulation because, you know, as you saw before, I was struggling a bit with it. I'm like, does that stay in? It does. You just have to do this. So, but yeah. So, anyways, now for the robot mode size comparisons. Here he is with the 86 Bumblebee and with the Devastation Optimus Prime. So there you guys have my review for the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Devastation Bumblebee. And yeah, in my opinion, I think he's a pretty solid Bumblebee. I've heard people online saying like, wow, this is better than the 86 one, and in a way, I kind of agree. I kind of like this one a little bit more. Now, will it replace that Bumblebee as my main G1 Bumblebee? No. Like, I mean, I've seen people that have, but that one is still the more cartoon accurate one, you know, especially when it comes to the alt mode. But I will say this guy is pretty good. And he scales somewhat decently with Prime. I'm gonna have to look at how they scaled in the game again, but surprisingly, they do scale fairly decently, so that's good at least. And I do like his accessory usage, although, I mean, having 3 guns seems a little redundant, I guess, but still, it's nice to see just a little bit of variety, so. But yeah, there you guys have that. So, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more. Comment down below what you guys think of Bumblebee. And yeah, so anyways guys, as always, Talal R1.